The Dhammapada. Verse 43. A well-directed mind is far greater than even a mother or a father. Natang mata pita kaira anyeva picha nyataka samma panihitang chittang seyaso nang tato kare. What neither mother nor father nor any other relative can do, a well-directed mind does and thereby elevates one. A mother of two and a father of two. Soreya. On one occasion, Soreya, a rich man accompanied by a friend and some attendants, went out in a luxurious carriage for a bath. At that moment, Venerable Maha was adjusting his robes outside the city, before going into the city for alms. Soreya, seeing the golden complexion of the monk, thought, "How I wish the monk were my wife, or else that the complexion of my wife were like this." Later he realized that his sex had mysteriously begun to change. He was very much ashamed of what had happened, and so he decided to leave the country. Soreya, now a woman, offered her signet ring to some people going to Taxila, to allow her to go along with them in their carriage. Meanwhile, his friends and relatives looked for Soreya everywhere, but could not find him. On arrival at Taxila, her companions told a young rich man of Taxila about the lady who came along with them. The young rich man, finding her to be very beautiful and of a suitable age for him, married her. As a result of this marriage, 2 sons were born. There were also 2 sons from the previous marriage of Soreya as a man. One day, a rich man's son from the city where Soreya had lived previously came to Taxila. Lady Soreya, recognizing him to be an old friend, sent for him. The man was surprised that he was invited, because he did not know her, and asked her whether she knew him. She answered that she knew him and also inquired after the health of her family and other people in the city she had left behind. The man next told her about the rich young man who had disappeared mysteriously. Then the lady Soreya revealed her identity and related all that had happened about the wrongful thoughts, the change of sex, and her marriage to the young rich man of Taxila. The men then advised the lady Soreya to ask the pardon of Venerable Maha. The monk was accordingly invited to the home of Soreya, and alms food was offered to him. After the meal, the lady Soreya was brought to the presence of the monk, and he was told that the lady was at one time a man. It was explained to the monk how Soreya was turned into a female on account of his wrongful thoughts towards a holy man. Lady Soreya then respectfully asked for the pardon of Mahakachayana. As soon as Venerable Mahakachayana uttered the words, "Soreya, get up, I forgive you," she changed to a male again. Thereupon her husband said to Soreya, "Good friend, since you are the mother of these 2 boys and I am their father, they are truly sons of us both. Therefore, you can continue to live here. Don't be depressed." Soreya replied, "Good friend, first I was a man, then I was a woman, and now I have again become a man. First I became the father of 2 sons, and recently I became the mother of 2 sons. After having gone through 2 transformations in one existence, I have no more desires for the household life. I will become a bhikkhu and lead the holy life under my noble elder. Now it is your duty to care for these 2 boys. Don't neglect them." So saying, Soreya kissed the 2 boys and embraced them, and handing them over to their father, departed from the house. Soreya also expressed his heartfelt gratitude to his friend for helping him to meet and seek the pardon of Venerable Mahakachayana, and the opportunity to work for his ultimate goal in life, to put an end to all sufferings. Accordingly, Venerable Mahakachayana ordained Soreya as a bhikkhu. Soreya strove diligently for his spiritual development. In the course of time, he accompanied Venerable Mahakachayana to pay his respects to the Buddha at Jetavana Monastery. After that, he was often asked, "Whom do you love more, the 2 sons you had as a father or the 2 you had as a mother?" To them he would answer that his love for those born of the womb was greater. This question was put to him so often that he felt very much annoyed and ashamed. So he stayed by himself and with diligence contemplated on the decay and dissolution of the body. He soon attained arahanthood, together with extraordinary knowledge and mental powers. When the old question was next put to him, he replied that he had no personal attachment for anyone. The bhikkhus who heard his reply were doubtful and consulted the Buddha. Upon being told about Soreya's different answers, the Buddha said, "His answer now is different because he has now realized arahanthood, and so has no more attachment. His well-directed mind has brought about in himself a well-being which neither father nor mother can bestow on him."